My name is Nick Kravets. I'm a volunteer with the Ukrainian Canadian Congress, Manitoba Provincial Council. I am one of 3 volunteers and coordinators of the airport welcome desk that we opened on April 15th. And since that time, we've welcomed probably 12 or 1,300 newcomers from Ukraine. Everybody from individuals, singles, couples, families, children, grandparents, and so forth. And what do we do at the airport? We greet people in Ukrainian. We welcome them to our province and our city. The UCC also has an informational guide that shows and tells what newcomers can do when they arrive in the province in their first few days and weeks. So, for example, how to get a SIN number, how to open a bank account, how to familiarize themselves with the community through various organizations and supports available. So it's a very important document that every newcomer or a group of newcomers that arrive at the same time get. And also, if they're coming with small children, children will get a small gift, toy, and so forth. And if they've been traveling for a long time, there's also snacks and water and that sort of thing. But if they are in need of temporary accommodations, they can go to one of the nearby hotels. And here at the Best Western Hotel, which is about 1 kilometer away from the airport, there's a provincial government reception hub, where there's a one-stop shop and access to services and supports provided by the provincial government. So here, they can get access to a SIN number in a matter of days or even hours. Also, Manitoba Health Card. There's Manitoba Start, which is an immigration settlement service agency which helps newcomers settle and transition here in the province. Manitoba Health is also present, where they can provide general information about medical services and supports as well. So this is a critical point to come for newcomers, and they don't have to come immediately off the plane. They can come here whenever they wish, whenever they're comfortable, but really they should be coming here if they do plan on going to other communities outside of Winnipeg. At the moment, there are newcomers staying at 7 hotels nearby. And really, what sort of challenges are they facing is that they're looking for longer-term housing solutions. So this gives them a chance to breathe, relax, familiarize themselves with the city before going about trying to find a more permanent job or a longer-term housing solution. So why choose Manitoba, and why have 2,000 Ukrainians have chosen Manitoba so far? And it's really because of the unique model of how we're welcoming and supporting newcomers from Ukraine. Firstly, at the airport welcome desk. That, again, is unique in Canada at the moment. We're the only desk of its kind in the country. There were previous desks at other airports, however, they've since closed up shop, and Winnipeg is the only one of this sort of size and scope of what it's doing. But from there, if people are in need of assistance, they can come to the provincial government reception hub as well. So between the two, there's a great partnership that's been established. And this is why the first federal charter flight to Canada was to Winnipeg, because of this unique model and partnership. But once people are here, what can they expect, or what can they, what sort of services can they get access to? And here at the hub, for instance, there is Service Canada, which is a federal government department and agency issuing SIN numbers. And you need this for social insurance. Some of these SIN numbers can be actually issued in a matter of hours, which typically takes a couple of weeks. So definitely it's a great service. So also Manitoba Start, which is located right next to me here at the hub. They are a settlement services agency that provides a wide range of supports for newcomers. They are sort of the integration specialists here in the province. They will interview newcomers, get a sense of their wants and needs and so forth, but they'll also discuss their previous work employment history as well, and they'll try to match them with employers once these newcomers have a chance to breathe and settle and look for full-time work or part-time work as well. And that can be on a temporary or more permanent basis. So they are a great resource, and they are also providing a significant amount of support through various job and career fairs, career counseling, resume and cover letters, showing them how to build them and write them and so forth. So definitely every newcomer should register with Manitoba Start when they come to the hub. If people are in need of medical assistance, there's also Manitoba Health here as well, which provides them information about how to access different physicians and so forth. If they're in need of medical care or urgent care, they can also provide community health services as well. So all of this stuff is under one roof. It makes it very convenient. People don't have to go drive around the city and looking for an appointment. They can all come here and get access to these services in a matter of minutes. If people are in need of transportation, Winnipeg Transit is also providing a 50% discounted rate on a monthly bus pass. So this also helps newcomers familiarize themselves with the city and get to access to services and supports and so forth. Typically, before newcomers come to Canada, they require a medical exam. However, under the QAT program, the federal government has waived this requirement in order to expedite Ukrainian applications. However, the side effect is that conditions are placed on the work permit preventing these arrivals from working in certain sectors, such as agriculture, healthcare, or childcare. Although, once they come to Canada, they have 90 days to complete the medical exam. Typically, it's a very expensive procedure. It's about $200 or $300, although the provincial government here in Manitoba is covering these costs. So this is certainly a benefit and a way of financially supporting newcomers from Ukraine. So if you are considering what province to go to, this should definitely be considered, because if you are traveling by yourself or with a few children and a grandparent, you could be paying over $1,000 for a medical exam in Canada. But here in Manitoba, those costs will be covered for you. Also here in Manitoba, there's a provincial financial assistance program called TAP. The financial funds are on a monthly basis, and they are allocated depending on an individual's need. So it depends on your income, your status, the number of family members coming, but there are provincial funds available to you in addition to the federal one-time assistance provided by the federal government. So again, this is another financial incentive to come to Manitoba. Under the UCC Manitoba umbrella, there's also a number of community sports and initiatives to help newcomers from Ukraine. Firstly, there's the UCC Mentorship Program, which matches Manitoba mentors with newcomers. For instance, Manitoba will take a family or an individual under their wing and show them around the city or the province, help them get access to various supports, help them take them to various appointments, whether it's medical appointments or job interviews, for example. So this is a great program to consider and take advantage of if you're thinking about coming to Manitoba. Also under the UCC program, there's financial assistance available as well. So I think there's a grant up to about $250 per family. So if you want to check out that as well, that may also be of assistance to you. But there are a number of community initiatives, the various churches and organizations that are helping to support Ukraine. One of them is the Community Aid Center at the Ukrainian National Federation building at 935 Main Street. They've been opened ever since the full-scale invasion began. And there's, again, another one-stop shop to get access to non-perishable food items, clothing, housewares, for example. All of these items are free to newcomers. So if you are in need of assistance, please visit this facility at your convenience. If you have children, there's also a number of summer programming and child activities planned under the UCC umbrella. For instance, summer camps, there's day camps. Also through this organization called NEEDS, there are varying children programming and activities available to them as well. So if you have children, do not worry, there's many supports for you available here in Manitoba.